Hey guys, what's up? This is Al from It's Android's World here for DroidShark.com with another Android app review for you guys of XScope browser. Now this browser is going to cost you $2 in the Android market. It's by XScope Mobile, and this is one of the most intuitive, feature-rich browsers in the Android market. It brings a ton of new and intuitive ways to do a ton of different things in the browser with an interesting look and some really nice features. So let's go ahead and take a look at the application itself. Alright guys, so there's the icon itself. You can see we can launch open the actual application, and this is the actual experience. So you see up here we have the tab view. You can actually tap a plus button, and when you actually start to add more tabs, you can scroll through them, which is pretty cool. One of the unfortunate things is there's no X button, so you can't just like instantly close it very easily, which is pretty interesting. But here we have the actual search bar. That's where I can tap it and I can search anything. That's the refresh button. It'll refresh the page you're on. That's the home button, and this is the home experience. You see you can scroll through some more to go forward. Open up your windows. You can see how many windows or tabs that I have open. Tapping this will show me my history. This will go to search, and I can actually find anything on the page, which is pretty cool. And this last but not least right here, when I tap on that, I can copy and I can just drag my finger over text. So again, really intuitive features. Before we take a look at the browsing experience, we'll go ahead and tap menu. You see this is where I can jump into my downloads to show any download history I've made. I can go into files to see any files that there are. Go into tasks to see any tasks that are currently running, which is pretty cool, and I can actually toggle them on and off to save and help this application run better. Favorites, and that'll show me this, which is my favorite websites, and there's 6 of them. I can go to full screen, which is a full screen browsing experience. I can clear, and this is really cool, I can clear cache, history, cookies, form data, passwords, or all. I can go to settings, and this is where I get to go to settings. I can save themes, look at behavior settings, web page settings, application settings, and my current default browser, and even the version. Some behavior settings include swiping for the notification bar, swiping for the navigation bar, swiping for tabs, and enable pinch to zoom. And the web page settings includes the new page zoom scale, the layout, which I have fit screen, the viewport, the user agent, which I will change to desktop so you can see what that actually looks like. You see there's Android 1.6, computer, iPhone, or iPad, which is really cool. You want plugin or flash, so you see on demand, and I'll just turn on. Use volume key for page scroll, loading images, enable GPS location, and I can even change some application settings like the orientation, keep screen on, clear cache on exit, or hit tab if only one left. So I'll go ahead and, so that's pretty cool features there. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the web browsing experience itself, and now I'm going to start to browse. So we're going to go ahead and go into a website here. We'll go to ebay.com, and now you see the page loads up really quick. So there is indeed full pinch to zoom in the browser. It does not work too well though. Pinch to zoom on the stock Android browser and on Dolphin Browser HD are just significantly better in my opinion. As you can see, this seems to be a little bit laggy and just all in all not work as well, the single pinch to zoom. But this actually brings a total new way to zoom in. Of course, as you can see, you can double tap. What's cool about it, if you double tap and hold on the second tap, you can actually do one finger pinch to zoom. Look at that, just one finger, and I'm doing pinch to zoom, and it works so much better and so much smoother. Now that's a total new feature I've never ever seen before. Just double tap and hold, and you get to pinch to zoom with one finger. I mean, it's just incredible. Again, pinch zooming, it's decent, just not the best. The default Android browser is very nice. But you can see scrolling is very smooth, absolutely no checkerboard no matter how fast you scroll, left to right, diagonal, however you want to scroll. The browsing experience is great, and XScope Mobile is one of the most intuitive browsers I've ever used on an Android phone. Alright guys, so thanks for watching this Android app review of XScope browser. I have to say it's a really cool browser, and that one finger pinch to zoom feature is incredible. Never would have thought of using that before I saw this application, so I think it's really cool. Personally, I do not use it as my default browser. I like the default Android browser better than pretty much any mobile browser out there. I don't think XScope really brings anything that I need, kind of like Opera Mobile with their server-side rendering, and Skyfire brought Flash, but now Android 2.2 has Flash, so there's nothing that I really need from XScope, but the one finger pinch to zoom is incredible. If you guys want that, it is fun to show off. But that's about it for this Android app review. This is Al from It's Android's World, so make sure you check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/itsandroidsworld, and I'll see you guys in my next DroidShark.com Android app review.